This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is Jay Groom, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Has a look, now the pitch. Darren James is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, like your chin up there, huh? Let it rip, let it rip.
1-0, here it is.
Hey, let it rip, one time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Reading leads it 1-0. Digging in, Josh Stephen.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Stephen.
Lifted the other way out to left center. James is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Pujols will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Jose Gomez.
Now batting, third
bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Gomez.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Let's go, your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Hardy on second. Netzer is over at first with 1 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Here it comes, 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now at the plate, Marco Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hernandez.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Now batting, the shortstop, Neway. Lynn.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Stephen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
James is there, and he has it for the first out. Now batting, Logan Forsythe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Logan Forsythe. Come on, guys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field.
And he's right here one time.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. See it driving. See it driving.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Moniak. And that's the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Antequera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
You got it. Make a pitch, kid.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duran is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Portland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Edgar Jimenez gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, Connor Wade will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the... So coming to the plate, Darren James comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now here's the pitch.
1-1. See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but three fast.
Stepping into the box, Michael Osinski, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Steven comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Nick Lovello. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lovello.
Now a throw over and the runner back. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 1-0. Into the box now, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1. Hey, let it rip one time.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Darren James, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in, Michael Osinski. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air to right field. Pujols is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 5 innings complete. The Sea Dogs lead it 4-0. In now, Darren James, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Down there. Leave it down. Hey, let her rip right here.
Now it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here it comes. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with... Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Portland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Connor Wade earns his first win of the The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Portland Sea Dogs. The Sea Dogs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Brian Mata, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your bait.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Darren James.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
And the pitch.
Hey.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Ball. That's inside. Hey.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
All right, come on now.
The 1-0.
One time. Let it fly.
Hey.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Come on, guys.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Toffey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Toffey.
Newton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 1-0. Stepping in, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Thompson.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Darren James. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Here we go. No one better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Here we go. No one better. Hey, no one better here.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Tebow. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Tebow.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series. Jay Groom, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Digging in now, Ali Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sanchez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. James is right there, 1 down. So striding in, David Thompson. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Thompson.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Oh, and he botches it.
3-3-3. No runner. Cut home.
Striding in, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
James.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Ball inside.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Come on, baby. See you in the drop.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out.
Now at the plate, Michael Paez. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Binghamton leads it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
The windup and the 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Count 0-2.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Brody is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, David Thompson. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Thompson.
Ball right here. Come on now.
Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So digging in now, Luis Carpio. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Luis Carpio.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duran is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a big moment here, and standing in, Darren James, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Julian Fernandez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, like the can right there. Square it up.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. He's got it.
Come on, get there, get there.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the back. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Ready for another chance? Nick Lovello. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nick Lovello.
Hey, come on now, big dog.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Hey, have a rip, like you can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to first.
Slide,
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yard Goats are out on top, 6-1. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. James will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Francesco Feliciano, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Francesco Feliciano.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Willie Abreu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Willie Abreu.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no
Fastball
strike.
well outside. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
So stepping in, Nick Lovello. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nick
James gets his lead at first, nobody out. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Hernandez.
Popped up.
Come on, go hard.
Has a play.
Go hard.
And that's the third out. This one pretty well in the bag. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Mundell.
The first baseman, Brian Mundell.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. So striding forward now, Willie Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Willie Abreu.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Feliciano is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
10-2 the final in this game. The Yard Goats hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
13 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Burke.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Ryan Burke.
The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. James is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Brian Mundell.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brian.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air out to center field. James is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miles Jones.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
James is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1-0. And that misses, ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
No strike. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Comes set. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. Stepping up now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hey, here we go. Come
Now, one time.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Netzer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Sea Dogs lead it 2-0. Digging in, Miles Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Jones.
1-2, here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Whitfield rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy.
Stepping in, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
All right, come on, baby.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Brett Netzer, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Nick Lovello. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Lovello.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Digging in once again, Jaron Duran. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Portland Sea Dogs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Connor Wade takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Andrew Schwab up on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. It's baseball on the show, and it's Jordan Foley, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Darren James is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But in this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding into the box, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
The pitch. Chopped on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Settling in now, Alan Trejo.
The shortstop, Alan Trejo.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Darren James will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way.
Ball. That's inside. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Ball. That's just out. Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now the 2-0. Popped up. Trejo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Brian Mundell.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brian Mundell.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go. Here's got one.
And he popped him up. Hernandez into shallow center. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style, first pitch, base hit up the middle.
Striding in once again, Brett Netzer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Keep it going now. Keep it going.
The set and the 1-1 to third. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now in the box, Alan Trejo will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2. High in the air out to center field. James is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Now at the plate, Brian Serven. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Brian Serven.
The 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. James is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francesco Feliciano, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
James is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-4 the outcome today. Portland came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kyle Hart claims the win out of the pen, his first. Andrew Schwab hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Always looking to fit. Clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.